I think Breakaway is making its movement now is because people finally kind of saw the value that women bring to this industry and Breakaway brings to the industry. Breakaway roping and Breakaway ropers have been around for a long time. We've been doing this for a long time, but I think that it took people within the industry realizing that the numbers that were out there and what we could bring to the entire industry, not just the rodeo arena. And so when they did that and they opened the doors for women and gave them more opportunities, man, it's just the floodgates were open. And I love my event so much because I love seeing girls come together and do something that combines horsemanship and athleticism, and it really goes back to, you know, our roots in the Western world and kind of the ranching industry and agricultural industry. And so I love seeing women have that opportunity to come and showcase those talents in the rodeo arena. I'm Jackie Crawford. Welcome to BreakaWave.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this extraordinary view brought to you exclusively by Smarty Skycam. From high above, the view from up here is nothing short of breathtaking, and we are so excited to share this unique perspective with you today. Let's go to Miss Clay Berry and Daniel Miranda, who are our boots on the ground with our competitors.
Welcome to the 2024 BreakaWave event here in Pismo Beach, California, presented by the Cal Poly Rodeo team. I'm your host, Clay Noel, and I'm going to be bringing you all of the action, a little bit of the mindset from all of the contestants that you're going to see over the next couple hours. But here with me, I have one of the voices that you're going to hear, Mr. Daniel Miranda. He is going into his third year here at Cal Poly Rodeo. Daniel, thank you so much for joining me.
Yeah, thank you. It's good to be here on Pismo Beach. It's an exciting event.
Are you warming up your voice, getting ready to announce with Mr. Anthony Lucia here in a bit?
Oh yeah, it's going to be a blast. I've got to announce this this is going to be a third year, and announcing with Anthony 2 years and learning from one of the best, the PRCA Announcer of the Year last year. It's quite an honor and privilege I get to do this.
Well, I'm going to go let Daniel get warmed up and ready because we are moments away from kicking off the BreakaWave event.
I've seen the Breakawave for the last few years now, and that roping looks so fun. It's on my bucket list. I want to do that before I'm done. Just something so different and neat, and just a special twist to breakaway roping. And I think it's really going to catch on and continue to grow because it's only one of its kind.
I am here with Carly Green. She is not only the athletic trainer for the Cal Poly Rodeo team, but also one of the competitors that you're going to see here on the sand today. Carly, this is your third year competing for this event. Are you just hungry to come back and get a title?
Oh, absolutely. I love this event. There's nothing like it in the world, and it's just an honor to be here, really.
What are you doing to prepare to compete here in the sand?
You know, I think a lot of the variables trip girls up just because it's not something they're used to seeing, but really the job stays the same. So you just think about how you're supposed to ride your horse, see your start, and go catch them.
Well, we are going to go let Carly go warm up her horse because it's getting a little chilly here, but we are just moments away from kicking off the BreakaWave event.
I have seen it on social media. I have not experienced it yet. It is something, just like Jackie said, it would be a bucket list roping for me. I think, you know, every day one of the cool things is we get to compete at a different location, day in, day out, different arena, different setup, different weather elements. And so to have all of the elements on the beach and just that whole experience would be, I think, very thrilling and something that'd be really fun to do.
Well, as the waves crash on Pismo Beach, the nerves are starting to rise for our rough stock riders. Not only is there BreakaWave, but we got some broncs and bareback riding. I'm standing here with one of our saddle bronc riders, a two-time CNFR champion, and last year placed top 10 at the College National Finals. This is Tucker Burdett. Tucker, is there anything you feel different about this rodeo? I know you pro rodeo throughout the year, did really good at Prescott this year. What's different about rodeoing on the beach?
Oh man, there's a lot different. The ground's a lot different. There's waves crashing. It's a whole different atmosphere here on the beach than it would be in the arena, and I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be fun.
Well, we'll just get things wrapped up here. We're moments away from BreakaWave action.
Oh, the breakaway they have is so awesome. Since the first year they've had it, I thought that was the coolest thing ever. We always watch it and watch all the videos, and I'm so excited that they do that, and that brings a whole new light to breakaway rope, and it reaches a whole new set of people that normally wouldn't have seen it, and it's super cool, and it's a bucket list roping for me. I can't wait to hopefully someday get to go and rope at it.
Well, if you guys were here for last year's BreakaWave event, you saw a cowboy get dumped off into the water in the saddle bronc riding, and I have him here with me. I'm sure, Matt, you are not really wanting to get dumped this year, huh?
Hopefully not. That's definitely not the plan for this year. I want to stay dry. Don't have to dry all my gear out for a couple days afterwards, but it's one of a kind, so we're just going to have fun, do our job, and get to experience a really once-in-a-lifetime deal.
What are you doing to prepare for today's ride?
Just like every other bronc ride I've ever made, just do the same steps, stretch, talk with my buddies behind the chutes, and just act casual. There's no sense in getting too hyped up about it. It's just to go out there and do your job and have fun.
Well, this event definitely brings in all of the beach cowboys, so hopefully Matt can stay dry this year.
California, are you ready? Welcome one and all to the 4th edition of Cal Poly Rodeo's Beach BreakaWave right here in beautiful Pismo, California. My name is Anthony Lucia, alongside of the rising superstar that is not only as an announcer but in the world of tie-down roping. He has represented the Mustangs at a very high level for the last 2 years at the College National Finals Rodeo. He is a force to be reckoned with, and Daniel Miranda quickly summarize what we're going to see today.
We're going to see 6 teams going head-to-head in a breakaway match. Same like last year, but we're on teams, and there's going to be 4 champions. We're also going to see a little rough stock, so the men in the saddle bronc and the bareback riding. It's going to be a good afternoon. It's going to be right. We're going to get it tight, and we're going to get rolling.
As the American flag takes its rightful place front and center, we welcome into the arena. To lead us in our national anthem, would you please welcome Miss Tatum Sitz.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Wow, thank you, Tatum Sitz. Thank you so much for what you represent as a cowgirl, as a rancher, and now as a patriot. Beautifully done. Thank you, ladies. Name a more beautiful sight than seeing that flag on this beach carried by a cowgirl.
Right, they said from the heavens to the ocean, from the mountains to the prairies, we are here on the golden beaches of California.
you own a Duramax, Cummins, or Power Stroke diesel truck, you rely on it daily, and the last thing you need is an injector failure putting your truck out of service. InjectorsDirect.com is based in San Luis Obispo. Provides the highest quality replacement injectors available. We offer local pickup or free same-day shipping, a low price guarantee, and a level of customer service you would expect from a local company. Visit InjectorsDirect.com or call 800-500-0980 today.
Introducing Team Smarty. Maddie Bigelow, Hannah O'Connor, Ella Bramson, and Lindsay Rosser Sumter. That is Team Smarty. Team Mano coming at you. Haley Grant, Avery May, Tyree Cochran, and Carly Green. Those ladies make up Team Mano.
And we got Team Orange on the south side, Team Mano Construction. We're going to be cheering these teams on, but as we walk in, I got Tyree Cochran. She's on her horse named Honey. She's the head coach at Allen Hancock.
Maddie Bigelow on the north side, Cochran to the south. Wow. We had a 3.2 second run on the north side. What'd you get on the south?
We were 3:62, so the point goes to you, Anthony.
Not me, it goes to Team Bigelow and Team Smarty. You can tell Maddie's been roping her Smarty. As we get ready on the north side, it's going to be Hannah O'Connor. She was actually the Smarty invite from Mount Pleasant, Texas. Riding her horse named Chumley. She works in the place to shop on the World Wide Web, which is Smarty Supply Co.
We got Carly Green on the south side. Make some noise for your arena. This is our Cal Poly Strength and Conditioning coach, Carly Green from Mount Pleasant, Texas. Make a little noise when they come out.
Oh my goodness, 2 no catches.
What are we gonna do?
The old double miss.
That's a great question, Bob. Let's go to the rule book. We're going to the next team. It's about teams, it's about points, it's about getting a time and hopefully defending your turf from the north to the south. But Ella Branson, she is from San Luis Obispo.
And Avery May from Colorado. Let's make some noise for our Cal Poly president. We're roping necks and making checks on the south side.
You got a 3.9 on the south side and a 3.4 on the north side. Ella getting it done. The San Ynez High School graduate. Great job, Ella.
We need some more noise over here on the north side. There we go. Let's everybody have some fun.
Attaboy, CR. Get the people going.
We're not just staring at the sun. We're watching Breakaway over here.
Now, if there's one of my contestants on the south side, it's Haley Grant to put your money on. She won 3 rounds at the CNFR this year.
And she is matched up against a legend, Lindsay Rosser Sumter, hard-running calf. Oh, and
There we
Lindsay's
go.
going to get it done, but
We
it's
got a
not.
select bell collar catch over here, riding a horse named Buddha.
We were clean on the south side, and a 2.4 is going to give Team Mano the point.
So that means unofficially, or maybe actually officially, that Team Green is going to be the one moving on. They earn 2 points to Smarty team earns 2 points to Mano's 1 point. So fans, make some noise for Team Mano as their night will end a little earlier than they'd hoped. But Team Smarty on the north side is going to move on to our next bracket. And they are going to be faced with a very talented group. But who will it be? It's time to lead, not follow, with Team Cinch, Adrian Steffen, Josie James, Gracie Bennett, and Taylor Munsell. That is Team Cinch. How about it for Team Premier Ag? Fallon Ruffoni, Caitlin Browder, Macy Shintaku, and Sage Pierce. Team Premier Ag.
We got to keep the energy up over here on the north side. We want to get a full sweep. 3 teams out of 6. We need it over here on the north side. There it was, right there.
The north side is dominant once again. The cowgirl from the home of the Santa Maria Elks Rodeo with a 4.1 is going to stop the clock. The College National finalist now is doing what she needed to do for Premier Ag, the amazing team sponsor that brought us, or rather brings us, this great team.
Yes, sir, and we got Cinch over here. We got a pretty special Josie James.
Caitlin Browder on the north. What do we got? What do we got?
We got a 2.51.
That's on the south side.
On the south side, over here.
You want to trade times for $1?
I don't think I can do that.
All right, it's a 3.6 on the north side. So that means at the south side, that is Team Cinch is going to win that round. But I'm thinking Premier Ag can come back with Macy Shintaku. She's riding Nugget, and I say it's time to find the gold.
Adrian Steffens on the south side of Sisters, Oregon, where she calls home. It's roping time.
Don't let that get you down, Macy. Don't let that get you down. We still got a lot of love over here on the north side. We've got a few more to go.
Sometimes you just got to win by intimidation, and that's exactly what just happened.
And that's a major factor. I will have to agree with that 1,000%.
2 no times in that round as we continue on with Premier Ag's Fallon Ruffoni. Not only has she been to the circuit finals, but as well as the top 10 of the nation in the college national finals.
On the south side, one of the best in the world right now, it's Taylor Munsell.
Oh, and Munsel's already pushed her hat off of her head.
It's a 256 for Team Cinch.
And we had a 4.2.
South side wins. Make some noise on the south side.
Hey, chill out, Matt.
If you don't know which way south, west is where the ocean is, everybody. Let's go.
Match number 2 looks like this. Team Premier Ag matched up against Team Cinch. Josie James. And James is going to get it done with a 2.51. Taylor Munsell, 2.56. And Team Cinch moving on with 2 points. All right, let's go to our next bracket. It's going to be Injectors Direct matched up against Cactus Saddlery. Team Injectors Direct. Harley Pryor, Brooke Jackson, Brady Bordet, and Gracie Lopez. InjectorsDirect.com represented by those ladies. Team Cactus, Sadie Grant, Elizabeth Miranda, Katie Whitney, and Maggie Usher. Team Cactus. On the north side, we got Injectors Direct, and that's Brady Burdett.
And on the south side, her cousin, Sadie Grant. These are 2 youngsters, both in high school right now, showing us how it's done.
This is my time. I'm on the rise.
Crispy neck shots. Crispy neck shots. Slick around them. They pop that slack while we've been popping that collar.
On the south side, as you look to the big screen, you see 243, and south side's gonna win bracket number 1.
Brady, it's not your fault. It's a draw, okay? Just shake it off. I'm sorry, CR.
Don't put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
That calf
it's not my fault. She tried her hardest.
That calf moved about like CR does on a Sunday
Silver
morning.
isn't bad, you know what I mean? Silver ain't bad.
Well, as we move to our next one, we got Katie Whitney here on the south side, Cactus Ropes.
Brooke Jackson on the north. Brookie.
All right, have us a
look at that
infraction over here on the north side. We got us a barrier, unfortunately.
What?
I know. I didn't want to be the one to tell you, but I'm the only one with the microphone.
No. No way.
That's what I said.
So it's 10 seconds in penalties. So what's that math, CR?
Well, 10 plus whatever she was. I mean, hey, silly questions, silly answers. You know the deal, champ.
13-3.
So Anthony,
13-3 on the north side.
at the half. Team Cactus Ropes is sitting number 1 at the half.
Yeah,
But
we're not
who do we
done
got
yet.
next? We got Elizabeth Miranda on the south side. I know her quite well. Sister of mine.
Harley Pryor, 15-year-old champ. Atta girl, Harley.
Little sister stepping in big. What are the chances
Well,
of a
we
tie?
would have been 1-8, but we broke out.
So you had a barrier on that side?
We had a barrier a little too fast to the road.
Is that horse not you sitting there that long?
That horse scores amazingly, Anthony.
Well, we had a 4.1. It's the job of that who normally rides that horse, Elizabeth? Oh, it's Daniel's horse. Oh, makes sense.
I don't know
Runs
what you're
straight
talking
through
about.
the
That
barrier.
horse is awesome.
Gracie Lopez on the north, Maggie Usher on the south. What? How close did we get?
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Well, I mean, we got real close.
Final match of this round number 1. Team Injectors Direct matched up against Team Cactus. And Sadie Grant with a 2.43 wins against Brady Burdett's. It's going to be Katie Whitney with a 3.70 who's going to earn another point for Team Cactus. And it's going to be Maggie Usher with a 2.65. A broken barrier is going to be a Heartbreak City for Gracie Lopez, 13-10. And Maggie Usher helps Team Cactus to victory, earning 3 points and the most of any other team, moving themselves all the way to the finals.
This year, the Cal Poly Rodeo team is implementing a small change. I'm requiring cowboy hats at every practice. The cowboy hat is probably the most recognized piece of apparel in the world. A cowboy hat signifies honor, integrity, strength, grit, try, and those are all qualities that we as cowboys and cowgirls really take pride in, is to represent the cowboy way of life, the rodeo way of life, and Cal Poly to the fullest. You can't put on a cowboy hat and not try. Cowboy hat, I don't know what it is, but when you suck a cowboy hat down, your heart, your grit, your try, it comes full fold.
There's no pretending to being a cowboy. Either you are or you aren't. Which is why everything we do as a company improves or preserves this way of life. The romance, the honesty, the toughness, the craft. More cowboys, please. America could use them. Resist all. We live it every day.
In the Saddle Brawl grinding, it's going to look like this. Grocery Outlet, say hey to Matt Sicily. College National Champion Q McCorder. Tucker Burdett and Chance Frost. The Grocery Outlet brings you Saddle Brawl riding. All right, so now we go to the bucking horses.
It's gonna be Chance Frost in the South Arena.
You're going to get your turn, CR.
Hey, I like to get in where I fit in. Oh, yeah.
The 8-second ride is one thing, but what happens after the 8 is another.
We're headed to the ocean.
Oh, what a job. What a job by your best ever pickup team.
How about we give it up for the best ever pickup man right there holding the horse from Flying U himself. It's the one and only Bronx.
Bronk Bainline, Cody Mora, as well as Drew Tilton and Danny Leslie. They're working together. It's going to be 70 points for Chance, 70 points. He could have been 100 if he'd rode him in the ocean, but it's okay.
It's definitely an extra 20 points if you make it all the way to the water.
And if you live.
Let's be real. How many people
see one, right?
How many people in the audience want to see one make it into the ocean?
All right, last year, this was the man who went swimming. He narrowly escaped a shark attack. Matt Sicily. To the people we go, circles off the fence. Sees the wide open country. Let it happen. Let it happen. Oh, come on, guys.
No fun. He wanted to get wet one more time.
Good job, Matt. Are you wearing floaties this year,
Good ride,
Matt?
cowboy. Good ride.
But
76? What does that mean?
That means in the match against him and Chance, that Matt Sicily took home the champion.
Sicily's not just a place in Italy. It's your #1 bronc rider. But let's go to a man who is currently top 25 in the world in the race for a world title. He's a California circuit champ, but it was last June in Casper, Wyoming, that under the banner of the Cal Poly Mustangs, that he brought another national title back to San Luis Obispo. This is the one and only Q McCorder. Oh, there they go. Heads up.
Oh, and you were waiting for it, ladies and gentlemen. It just happened.
Got him circled. Breakaway ropers now turn pickup people. And McCorder is going to get his boots very wet. Nope, he's not. He's hanging on.
Hopefully
bring him up to dry land.
Wait a minute. The pickup man kept his feet dry, ladies and gentlemen.
Danny Leslie.
Did you get your feet wet over there, Matt? I got in the water. I had a college-age female scream, "Get the heck out of the way," and I got scared.
Well, fans, we told you if you get close to the water that you get more points. I don't know if that was to attribute it or the incredible spur ride, but listen to this score. 83 points for McCorder.
We're fixing to do it one more time here. This cowboy's been going down the road, PRCA trailing all year long with big wins in Prescott, Arizona. This man is one to watch.
Yeah, it's a highlight of your career when you have the biggest win of your young career at the legendary world's oldest rodeo in Prescott, Arizona. At the Prescott Frontier Days, this man went 86 points. That momentum that happened over the 4th of July carries him continually. All right, Tuck, let's ride. Set those feet, make something happen.
Oh! What a ride. If that doesn't make you want to get up and make a little noise, then you are in the wrong place.
Let me get in there.
Well, that's also not the recommended way to get bucked off a horse, but he did a very athletic maneuver. All right, so it's going to be a no score. But fans, you got to watch two of the best bronc riders, not only from this area in the great state of California, but in the entire world of professional rodeo. Make some noise for Q McCorder, Tucker Burnett, Chance Frost, and Matt Sicily putting on a show for us on this incredible Tuesday night.
Q McCorder, you just went 83 points here at the BreakaWave in Pismo Beach. You about got wet. Can you tell us what you're trying to do to maybe stay a little bit dry tonight?
You know, I really like that horse. I've been on her. I was probably the first guy to get on her in a pro rodeo, and we've got along good. So I figured if that horse is going to go in the water, I'd just go with it, you know?
It's kind of an iconic event. Was this one that you were like, okay, yep, when Ben Londo called you, you said, there's no way I'm missing this, huh?
Yeah, I've been here the last 3 years that we've bucked horses, and as long as he has me coming back, I'll come back every time. It's pretty fun.
Well, Q McCorder will get the event win in the saddle bronc riding matchups tonight.
They're riding in. Matty Bigelow on the north.
Gracie Bennett on the south. It's time to rattle the gates and make some noise for round number 2.
Whoa.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Oh my goodness, by 7/100ths of a second. Are you kidding me?
What can I say? Southside, we did it again. 3:52 for Gracie Bennett.
Are you running the clock, Anthony? Did you eat popcorn before this deal? Your finger must have slipped off, huh?
I'm not doing it.
Okay, good.
So it's 3.59.
I'll put the blame somewhere else then.
Okay. Here we go. Hannah O'Connor.
Josie James.
Shnikes.
2 no times
Hello.
again.
What are we?
2 waves of the flag again.
Southside, we didn't have our fishing license. And we know the game warden's out here today, so we couldn't pull any funny business. But that's okay. We're going to move on to our next match. It's going to be Adrian Steffen, Sisters Oregon, on Southside, sponsor invite from Steffen Farms.
Ella Bramson, academic recruit into Cal Poly of the North.
Oh, and we came with the heat on the south side. But a little too much heat is going to be a barrier.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was signaling
What were
to
you
them that we
doing?
were good.
You're
I was
waving at someone down there?
Yes, I was doing. Ella Bramson with a 3.73 clean run. That is number 1. All right, Lindsay Rouser Sumter on the north side.
Taylor Munsell.
Battle of the Titans right here. 394 on my side. What'd you get?
Well, when you are sitting top 5 in the world, you do incredible things. 3.08 for the Southside Arena.
Here we go. Round 2. It's going to be Team Smarty matched up against Team Cinch. Maddie Bigelow, Gracie Bennett, and by 7/100ths of a second, it is going to be Gracie Bennett earning the point for Team Cinch. 3.52 for Gracie, 3.59 for Maddie. What a close match. Taylor Munsell. And it's going to be 3.94 for Lindsay and a 3.05 for Taylor. And the Taylor the Titan Munsell helps her team, Team Cinch, to move on to the finals where they will face Team Cactus. Who will become victorious after 4 talented ladies representing each of their respective teams battled it out? Who were the champs? None other than the one and only Team Cactus, moving on to the finals to face the incomparable Team Cinch. It's going to be a battle all the way to see who will be crowned the champion of the 2024 Breakaway.
We've been farming in this area for over 5 generations. About 5 years ago, we looked out at the way hay was being sold and saw an opportunity to bring a product to the customers so that they know the whole entire process, from the ground prep to the seed to the fertilizer to the cutting and baling. We control every process from start to finish.
As a cattle producer, you know the market has its share of ups and downs. But when you're ready to sell, you always want the best price. Since 1989, Western Video Market has been delivering just that. Your WVM rep works hard to connect you with you and your buyers, and they won't stop working when your cattle are sold. They'll be there on shipping day, so you know you and your cattle will be treated right. When you work with Western Video, you're part of the family. This is your livelihood. We'll take care of the marketing so you can take care of business.
Team Cactus Salary against Team Cinch. Let's go. Gracie Bennett, Sadie Grant.
It's a state champion on the south side. Breakaway rope and team rope and reining cow horse. All the events.
Yes, ma'am. How we looking on the north side? Come on, tell me something cool. Tell me something good.
4.1 seconds on the north side.
South side, if you can see the big screen, 2:59, and you will
Great
take
run.
the first point.
So the outlaw Josie James, the youth champion, the high schooler, just 15 years old. She's already been a two-time WCRA Youth World Champion, matched up against Katie Whitney. Oh, baby, Josie James.
I think they fed my calf a little too good last night.
Nah. You know what we have here? We have a tie after 2 rounds of competition. Josie James is going to win that match. That means that Team Cinch has 1 point. Team Cactus Salary has 1 point with 2 competitors remaining.
And that can all change with our last 2 cowgirls on the south side. Brought to you by Preferred, it's Elizabeth Miranda. Riding a horse I personally think is the best here.
Adrian Steffen on the north.
Yes, ma'am.
So we had a 3.5 on the north.
And it...
No. Put your hands down. I thought you were celebrating. They were signifying a broken barrier. 13.5 for Adrian Steffen in the Great Horse Roulette.
So a 3-0-2 for Elizabeth is going to give the south side 1 more point.
But you want to talk about a battle of the Titans, Maggie Usher, Taylor Munsell in a hunt for a world title. Taylor's got to win it to send it into a tiebreaker.
Oh. It was on a couple times, but off at the very end of it, unfortunately.
That means north side, Team Cinch, no time.
South side has done it again. Maggie Usher and Team Cactus Salary is going to be your 2024 BreakaWave champions. How about it for Team Cactus Salary?
It is the Cactus team that will be the 2024 BreakaWave champions. I want to start with you down here at the end. What was your guys' game plan before you roped today? What was it?
I don't think so. I think we all just wanted to go have fun. So the way the bracket was set up, there was a tiebreaker if we need be, and so they kind of wanted us to determine like who would be in that tiebreaker, and we were like, we don't care. Like whoever just ropes the best, I guess we'll go. And luckily it didn't come down to that, and we all just roped really good on our first runs and made it work. So.
And then Sadie, with your knowledge of this event, did you have anything different that you did to really prepare your horse for the runs that you were about to make today?
Honestly, no. I just tried to go out there and rope my calves as fast as I could. That's about it.
And then Katie, how excited are you to see the evolution of breakaway roping and events like this popping up all across the country?
It's awesome. I'm actually a Cal Poly alumna, and this is super special to be able to come back and be a sponsor as Cactus, and so it's even more special to get the win and be a part of this awesome program.
And then Elizabeth, I'm going to end with you. Your brother goes to school here and was announcing this event. How special is it for you to be this year's champion?
It's so special. I've watched my brother compete up here for years now, and finally being able to compete up here and do well is super exciting.
Well, that will be it. The Cactus team will get the BreakaWave win this year.
Sadie Grant, Katie Whitney, Elizabeth Miranda, and Maggie Usher. Fans, you got to watch some saddle bronc riding. You got to watch some absolutely incredible ladies. But more than that, you got to watch the 4th annual Cal Poly Rodeo Annual Beach Breakaway. I need to know, how did you like it on a Tuesday night? Every single one of our partners, from Smarty to Premier Ag, of course, Mano Construction, Cinch Jeans and Shirts, Injectors Direct, and our great people at Boot Barn and Grocery Outlet. We are so thankful for them and every single one of the people that poured into this.
We have a little action happening out in the waves.
Matt Merritt all the way from North Carolina, from the East Coast to the left coast. Gonna do a little surfing. Let's go, brother.
Oh, no.
We don't call that surfing.
Oh, yes.
That's just falling down.
Flop.
He's really good at falling down.
Maybe his shorts are too
All
tight.
right, everybody, that is the conclusion of our show today, brought to you by Ben Londo, Jack Bush, and the entire Cal Poly team. Daniel Miranda, tell everybody what they need to do now, because the ocean's coming and we ain't stopping it.
We are not stopping. We are going to have to clear out all these panels. So thank you guys again for coming and listening to me and Mr. Anthony, CR, and Matt talk to you guys a little this afternoon. Thank you to the Cal Poly Rodeo team for helping put this on, but it is time to go home, Anthony.
In the world of rodeo, being a woman means you ride against more than just a clock. They navigate the tides of doubt, steer through the waves of expectations, while anchoring themselves in the strength of their own resilience. And like the ocean, they are unstoppable. In a sport dominated by history and legacy, these women are writing their own chapters. It's more than just skill, it's heart. A fire that never quits. It's about owning the moment, defying expectations, and proving to no one but themselves that they are cowgirls. They are the force that shapes the shore, carving their own path, showing the world that being a woman in rodeo is as boundless as the sea. Today is more than just a competition. It's a testament to their journey, their unity, and the power within. Thank you for supporting Cal Poly Rodeo and these incredible athletes. We'll see you again next year.